I woke up this morning and I was wanting chicken and dumplings. So I've got my chicken. I make my chicken and dumplings with thighs mostly, or legs. Hold on just a minute. I'm going to back up. Or a whole chicken, but I got thighs this time since it's just me. But to me, the breast is too dry. So I'm going to cook my thighs down, and then when they get done, I'm going to take them out, pull the meat off. Then I'll throw the bones back in there and let the bones boil also for a little while, which make a really good broth. And then I'll pull the bones out, and then I'll do my dumplings. By the way, I am not doing southern dumplings today. I am doing the old easy way dumplings. If I was doing them southern, I would be rolling them out with the rolling pin and all of that. But it's just me now, so I'm not going to do all the fancy stuff. We're just going to do a can. I still got my mama's old rolling pin. This has rolled many a dumplings, many a pie crust, many a biscuits. Yeah, I'll show y'all the process as I go. Okay, I'm taking my chicken out. And I will let it cool. And yes, I do use the skin. I've turned the stove off, and this will take probably 30-35 minutes to cool down, and I shall be back. Okay, I'm going to show you youngins how to get this chicken off the bone. I done got most of it off, but excuse me, all you do is take your chicken, and it's still steaming hot, and just take your fork and start ripping it off the bone. I will let this cool, and then I'll go back into my chicken and I'll start shredding it into bite sizes. Right now I just want it to get this off the bone, and my bone's going back in the pot, and I'm going to boil that some more, and we'll let this cool, and then we'll come back and take the bones out of the pot, and then we'll start on the dumplings. Okay, we're back, and I'm going to show you if I can get everything adjusted here. Oh, goodness. Okay, now I'm going to tear my chicken up. I'm going to tear it into little pieces. And I've salted it, and I even added a little bit of celery salt. I didn't have celery, and I'm going to throw this fat in there just until my dumplings get done, and then I will pull the fat out. I like skin on my chicken, but not just fat in my dumplings like that. So I'm not tearing this in real tiny pieces. I remember back in the day when I was, with my husband and my kids were little and stuff, you would try to cook and make everything so perfect, and make your dishes really pretty and stuff. But when you get older and it's just your kids are grown and your grandkids live so far away and stuff, it doesn't matter what your food looks like. You get to craving something, and you just cook it and make it, and then you eat it. So this will last me probably, this will probably last me 3 days. And what I usually do, I'll add a bunch of dumplings, and then I will, I won't add too many for the first night, and then I'll just have my stock left and my chicken left, and I'm going to throw this away. That's a little bit too big. And then tomorrow I'll heat it up, and I'll add some more dumplings to it. Like I say, they're not going to be my southern style road dumplings. They're just going to be biscuit dumplings. I know a lot of people do the drop dumplings, but to me, that's not a southern style. That's not southern to drop your dough like that. That's just me. I have lived Texas and I have lived Kentucky, both southern states, and of course Kentucky, they say it's more hillbilly, so which I don't think so. I think it's Tennessee. But anyways, I don't care. It's, you know. Okay, so my chicken's ready to go in, but I'm still continuing to boil my broth because it has the bones in it. And the bones is where you get your collagen out of and the stuff that you really need. You know, the good stuff. So I'm going to let that continue to boil. And when I get ready to do the dumplings, I'll come back at you. Okay, I'm taking my bones out, and I'm going to add my chicken back in here. And it's boiling pretty hard. Okay, I got my biscuits, and these are just the cheap canned biscuits. And I'm just going to start pinching little pieces off and throwing them in the broth. You can also roll these out with the rolling pin, but I'm not going to do it. It's just me. I kind of smoosh my biscuits down. I like my dumplings to be kind of tough. I don't like them like those fluffy ones that fall apart. I don't like those. I just smush them and throw them in my boiling pot. And you really need to make sure it's boiling, because if not, they'll get all sticky and gummy. And so this is just a fast way to make you some chicken and dumplings. If I was making them for grandkids or family or something, I would actually roll my dough out and have really pretty dumplings. I learned this technique when my grandma, she, of course, my family always, rolled the dough out, because that's the southern way to do it. But I asked my grandma one day, I said, is there any way I can make dumplings without having to roll them and all that? She goes, yeah, she says, it's not the best way to get you a can of cheap biscuits and pinch off little pieces and make you some dumplings that way. And so I did, and they were okay. So they're not the best this way, but you know, if you're wanting chicken and dumplings, it's an okay way to do it. Like I said, I don't like the drop ones that you mix with flour because they seem to all tear apart and disintegrate sometimes. And I don't care for them that way. And then I like a lot of pepper on mine. And I let them cook until they're no longer doughy. And they'll be ready to eat. I hope y'all enjoyed, and if you like, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I really appreciate all my subscribers, and I love you to death, and I really enjoy having your comments and watching your videos. Thanks.